Positive and strong on the outside, but fighting a very tough battle on the inside.
Kayla Stambaugh is a wife, a mom, and also a survivor. Kayla's been living with the autoimmune disease lupus for the past 18 years. Now she's reaching out to our community for help.
Our Justin Walsh shows us how Kayla continues to persevere in the face of adversity and manages to spread awareness and educate others in the process.
And I've been fighting, and I've been fighting for so long, you know. I didn't do anything to get this. It just happened, you know.
When every day becomes its own battle, the ability to persevere gets tougher and tougher. For Kayla Stambaugh, sometimes even getting out of bed in the morning can be just one of a number of challenges she faces throughout the day.
It's a struggle. It's really hard, and it's hard to explain it to people because you can't, you know, because I look fine, but I'm not, you know.
For the past 18 years of her life, Kayla has been fighting her own internal battle that would go unseen to most people. At the age of 19, she was diagnosed with lupus.
So lupus is something where your body's attacking itself. So if I have an infection or things like that, where you would be able to fight off that, I can't fight that off. My body is attacking itself.
Lupus is an autoimmune disease that causes your internal system to attack its own tissue. For Kayla, it's her kidneys that are at severe risk if she doesn't receive her saving grace. Having what's called lupus nephritis, Kayla's kidneys can't function as normal organs would, thus causing several problems throughout her body.
When the lupus attacks the kidneys, it causes inflammation. And then once the inflammation hits those kidneys, it causes high blood pressure, high protein, blood in my urine, all those things.
Lupus comes in all forms, and as she tells us, it's extremely unpredictable. When the road ahead is filled with uncertainty, taking things day by day is all you can do.
Again, lupus is just so tricky. Like, I could have a flare tomorrow and it could attack my heart, or it could attack something else, and I have no control over it.
And with no current known cure, she's learned to put her bravery first and keep his spirits as high as she can. But what's needed now more than ever is that hope. Hope that she can soon walk through the day just like anyone else.
You know, we do as much as we can, but you know, when it comes to, you know, being able to just enjoy life, you know, fully as others can with our children and those types of activities, unfortunately, she does get fatigued pretty quickly.
Kayla continues to fight, but she's not only fighting for herself. She's a survivor, a wife, and also a mom.
He's why I'm fighting, you know.
The Stambaughs are made up of Kayla, Scott, and their two boys, Colin and Lucas. But the thing is, the family isn't just fighting Kayla's battle. Their 11-year-old son, Colin, is on the spectrum of autism. So as Kayla encounters her own troubles each day, she also has to keep Colin's own mental challenges as a priority.
Sometimes I don't know why I got the cards I got, you know, but then I think about it, I'm like, there is a reason, you know. Colin needs me, and I know he has him, but he really needs me too. You know, a lot of the why I fight, and I fight for Lucas too, but Colin is something, the world is so hard. And these kids, like, they're so mean sometimes, and he's so full of love, and I don't want anything to happen to me because what if, you know, it's just so hard.
So it's not just her fight, but a fight for her entire family. Kayla is working towards any sense of relief, and her main mission, to find a new kidney. She took to social media with her Kidney for Kayla campaign to try to reach the public while on her journey. But it's a certain type of donor that she's hoping for.
A living donor would give more years than a deceased donor. And for me, I think having one surgery once and having a living donor because of that would be beneficial for me.
A living donor. A tall order, but something they know they'll be able to find, especially with the size of the support the Stambaughs have. Posting on social media, making bumper stickers, putting up billboards, anything they can do to get Kayla's message out to the community.
When the new kidney is given, lupus goes into remission. Lupus won't affect her the way it affects her now if a new kidney was given.
Remission. the ideal outcome and the ultimate goal. However, the goal could unfortunately be on a time crunch.
I think if I don't get the kidney, I could die. It's really important that I get this kidney before my numbers are getting worse fast.
A race against an invisible clock. Kayla may not know the exact timeline of all that's to come, but one thing she and Scott do know is that a greater awareness presence is definitely needed across the Midlands.
10 years ago, I didn't know what lupus was, and now I'm much more well versed in it. So that's definitely a great opportunity to educate people on lupus and lupus nephritis and kidney disease and things like that, and just spread awareness.
So these two aren't only speaking for Kayla and the surgery that could save her life, but for the countless of others like her that go unnoticed at the hands of the invisible disease. Awareness, advocacy, and education. The underlying goal telling Kayla's story. She needs that living donor, but without the proper information, how is a community able to understand the ins and outs of organ donations? For Kayla, the answer is quite simple.
Why not, right? It's important. It's giving life, you know? I would do it if I could.
Taking the steps to learn is all it takes. Years on a waiting list is time that could be saved with proper awareness. All Kayla wants to do is help others like her.
Yeah, it's not fair, but if I can help other people as well, I would, it would make me so happy, you know?
Kayla takes every day as it comes and sees it as a blessing to spend with her husband and 2 kids. All she wants is the time that they all deserve together.
They have the ability to completely change someone's life, save someone's life, touch a lot of lives. It just starts with a phone call.
And to the person who could one day save Kayla's life and family, she has just one thing to say.
I really would be forever thankful. I would owe them my life.
A kidney not just for Kayla, but for all those who need a second chance at life. Justin Walsh, WIS, News 10.
Yeah, certainly a big challenge for that family. And as Kayla and Scott say, awareness and education are everything. For more ways to learn about the impacts of lupus and organ donation in general, you can look to MUSC Transplants, the National Kidney Foundation, lupus.org, and many more.
To follow Kayla's journey, you can head to Kidney for Kayla on Facebook. And as her treatments are based out of MUSC, their number is also on the screen for you right now. That number is 843-792-5097. And Greg, I think what Kayla said was so powerful. I mean, first of all, so courageous, right, to share her story, but that there is always a purpose in the struggle. And through this fight and the way she is advocating for herself and for her children, they are learning so much.
Yes.
About what it means to have faith and what it means to persevere.
That's right.
And to come together in such an incredible way. So Kayla, we are lifting you up in prayer, girl.
Yeah.